I would imagine that as you say, these things can be subtle, right? So if I didn't know you before and after the injury, the odds may be a lot lower that, I'm going to recognize the personality change or what have you, that's the part that you can see, right? So there's probably a limited number of people in any one of these people's lives who really have the perspective on them to be equipped to notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jason, that's a really good point. And Heidi, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you don't have a baseline to understand where people are reacting or the way they can respond or stimulus, it's really hard to detect a TBI. So I think the military in general, and maybe that should be part of a normal health survey, of where the baseline is.
Yeah, Tom, for you still being in, I mean, this is definitely a leadership issue because it's very easy to say this guy's not, or gals, and they're not showing up for work on time. They're not getting their work done in a timely manner. They're getting a little cranky or wrestling with their peers. I mean, you could look at all that and throw the book at him and say, you're screwing up, get out, or get them into trouble or whatever. And that's where it's taken that one person maybe in the room who has some understanding of this to say, wait a second, let's take a step back. What's really going on here? Have they always been acting that way? And is something else going on? Or maybe, like I said, sometimes what will happen is someone can hold it together at work. They can do that. They kind of just gut it out. And then they get home and everything's a mess. So sometimes it pops up as a chaplain behavioral health issue. And so chaplains are becoming more aware. So that way, if they start seeing this kind of thing, they might be able to gently nudge someone that direction. And so that kind of that multi-pronged awareness between, the chaplains, the leadership, the senior officers, the senior enlisted, making sure, you folks as leaders are talking to your senior enlisted folks or people who are in charge of folks and say, listen, if someone, needs that time off or they're a little off, don't automatically assume they're just being a jerk. It could just be that something is in fact wrong with them and they need to get that help.